was not. We had to wait for the rain. So welcome back to the channel. My name is Pam, of course, and we're here to do our 30 on 30 live stream. We're going to keep on going with the 30 on 30 no matter what. We did get some things accomplished today. Hooray! We are on our way to the start of a great day. Before we get started, I'll do the housekeeping things and we'll share out the live and we'll make sure that everyone knows that we are definitely live and that things are going great. So let's go ahead and share the live out. And y'all know how we do it. We got to put the glasses on. So we're going to put our glasses on to do this because we got to see. Muted it. Hold on. All right, let's see what we got going on. Hopefully I'm not muted. We muted ourselves for a second and we are definitely back. So we're gonna try to keep this going. It was raining really bad here and storming, so I sort of delayed it, but I did get something done. Believe it or not. We got some things done. I don't have one thing that I have, right? Julia, I'm gonna have to change you back. Hey, baby. I don't have one thing that I don't have. It's my device and my other device. So I'll do the best I can with what I can right now. So bear with me as we go through this 30-minute episode. This is day number, what, 5, 4? I don't know. Hey, B. Boston. Much love to you, baby. Thank you for coming in. Let's see who else is coming in here. Julia, hey, baby. How are you? Welcome. I miss you. How you been? Good to see you. I'll change you back later. Some of my things have been changed on here, and I have taken them away, but I'll definitely put you back. We're going to sit here and talk about yesterday I was talking about procrastination, and I'm still on that procrastination because I feel like that's something that I definitely need to work on for myself. So I'm going to try to make sure the glare doesn't get on the camera. I definitely need to work on that myself. And I feel like it is something that some of us struggle with. I know I struggle with it. So I'm focusing on it. That is one of the things I need to do. I have been sitting and procrastinating. And once I used that word, it was on and popping. So all I needed was one word under my belt. And then I was like, oh, that's what we're going to talk about. So we'll be putting a video up that I was able to go ahead and record. And I'll be uploading it. And I was trying to make the video 30 minutes, y'all. I promise you, I was trying to make it 30 minutes. That way, I wouldn't have to worry about my 30 minutes that I promised. Because, you know, I promised 30 minutes. I'm going to give you 30 minutes or more. And I kept thinking, dang, man, you ain't going to make this video 30 minutes because the substance of the video is less than 30. And there I was. And now that I think about it, the more I think about it, there I was trying to make something fit instead of just doing it. So I don't want to be that girl who tries to make it fit, but it ain't gonna sound right or don't go together. And I just couldn't see myself doing that because if I do that, then it's not genuine. It's not me. It's not who I am, you know. So I wanted to be genuine. I wanted everything to remain genuine. Even the sound of my voice, sometimes when I start the lives off, I started to watch them back and I noticed, see, I dropped the glasses. I noticed that I talk lower in the beginning and then in the end, I am loud. And I'm thinking, I gotta have one tone, do one tone. So let me, see, bloopers, one tone and do it at one tone, one pace, and way to go, where we're gonna do it. So I saw some people come through and I'll come back through and try and make sure I catch everybody who's definitely in the live. I may even pull you a little closer, but right now, I just wanted to talk about how we find ourselves bogged down and how we find ourselves getting ourselves into a certain position where we're in that position where we're trying to figure out how to climb back out of it, if that makes any sense. And one of the things that gets me bogged down is the word procrastination. I start to procrastinate, put off things you know, and I put this off and I put that off. And then I just feel myself just sitting there and just staring. And I don't know, staring is good, but you got to remember everything must operate on time schedule, and we got to keep doing this time schedule right. So I'm trying different times all over the place, guys. So if you miss something, it's because I'm trying stuff and trying to see what times are better and what times are not better. Now that we got the reel that come through, I can kind of decipher what's a good time. After I do this whole little experiment that I've got going on, I can decipher what my times will be, and I can give you better times. I've learned that I already knew what to do. If you go around teaching something, you know what to do. So I'm thinking, but you tell and you teach people this every day, how to break things down and how to manage it and how to put things in little small parts. But you get on this video camera and you can't really express what you know, if that makes sense. So I'm working on expressing what I know and how I can help others and how I can keep the momentum going for myself as well as help you, keep that momentum going. Because I talked about yesterday about going so much and doing so much in this fast-paced world that we live in until at one point you're going to stop, or you just, it's like drinking an energy drink, and the next thing you know, I don't know, it doesn't affect everybody the same way, it just crashes. Or you eat a bunch of carbs and you know those carbs was good, honey, and I relate everything to food, so y'all know I will. I eat a bunch of carbs, especially, like, let me see, if I eat pizza and I'm eating my favorite pizza, and next thing I know, it give me 15 minutes. Everything that pizza was, it was everything. That pizza went tumbling down, and that pizza was like, oh, now I feel weird and everything just crashes and I'm sleepy. That's just like eating a bunch of food that you know you like, that you really like during the Christmas holidays, but we tend to overdo it. So I did so much until I had to stop. So that was, I don't know if that was a good example or not, but that is my example of how it all leads to me procrastinating to do a task. And our task should be into parts, not to overdo it. And I'm saying this, I know I'm talking to somebody who's just going, but keep going. However, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Set yourself and pace yourself, right? Break those things down into small tasks. Create that list that you need and you so desire. And if you don't know how to create a list, just start writing. Just write. And I didn't say record. I didn't say I didn't say just do it, because just doing is the right way. But for me to accomplish it and finish it all the way to the end is to write it out, to make that bullet list. I live by bullet lists. I live by checklists, and I want to keep going by those checklists because those checklists are very, very important. It will give you a sense of completion. It will give you a sense of accomplishment. Those things will help you. Setting deadlines. We all need deadlines in our life. When you're working, you have those deadlines. But when you're working solo and independent, you may have those deadlines, but you can easily be distracted from something, like maybe the phone rang or something like that, or maybe your favorite show came on, and you're thinking, that's my favorite show, I gotta watch that. But did you realize that there was a place where you probably could wait to watch it? Or maybe your favorite YouTuber came on TV, on YouTube, and you knew that person was coming on, but you needed to see them right then. You got to figure out a way when you're doing a task to shut it all down. Shut it down. I'm sorry. We got to shut it down a little bit. Even for me, you got to shut it down. If you got something that you desperately need to get done, you got to shut it down and then go back to that person and watch whatever they're doing. So those specific tasks and specific goals is just like when I'm planning in my planners for my financial goals. It's almost similar. Actually, it is similar. And I'm sitting up here making it harder than what it is. And I'm talking about everyday life. Creating my schedules. I have a schedule down for that. I have a time of the week that I actually plan those things out, and I use a lot of that time and make sure I keep track of what I'm doing. So basically, I think I'm answering all of my own questions right now. You know, I've gotten rid of them distractions, and in the end, when we get to the end of what I need to do or whatever it's going to be, I'm going to reward myself. Now, what type of reward? I don't know. I won't reward myself with food because we know that food is fun and enjoyable, but it's just not something that I'm going to reward myself with. Maybe I'll reward myself with, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So if you are in here right now, go ahead and make sure I know that you're in here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on all post notifications so you get these videos and lives just like this. And so I want to see who's in the chat because we got to keep our 30 minutes up. 30 minutes is long for a live, but I think my video was just getting too long, guys. Just too long. And I definitely want to answer your comments in the chat. So let me know what are some of the things right now when you start to think that you might not want to think, you might not want to say you're doing it, because a lot of us don't like to let people know that we got faults, some of us, but I think, I know I do. We all do. So we got to let ourselves know sometimes, hey, this is a problem. This is a problem. You got to fix it. And you can fix it just by doing some of the things that I'm talking about. You definitely can fix it if you just take action. We always talk about taking action, but you got to take action. You can't just sit there and just go place to place to place to place without taking great action. Now, I ain't saying not do what you love because you should. But if you got a task to do, you need to focus on that task at hand and make sure you allowed yourself enough time. Make sure it's manageable, okay? Make sure you got enough manageable time. I was just talking on the video and I realized that was the wrong point in time to talk on the video about how I declutter my old clothes. And I was like, girl, let me tell you something. I am attached to things like that. If it's a shirt that I wore, and I ain't gonna lie, if it's a shirt that I wore and all us had the same shirt, or it was a shirt where I went to this game, like a national championship or something, I can't fit the shirt probably. So, but I want to keep the shirt. What do I do with it? What do I do with that shirt? Well, either I can do one or two things. I can put it in my 3 piles. I got a keep pile, a giveaway pile, and I definitely got a donation. Giveaway is a donation, and throwaway. So we want to throw some things away because some things just aren't worth giving to somebody, or they just don't look like there's something that you should give away. So I was sitting over here talking to the camera, talking about keep, give away, throw away. And I realized that I always go back in the giveaway bag. I always go back in that bag. Why? Because I have formed some sort of emotional connection to something in that bag that I think after I put it in there, dang, I want to keep that. But why? So I am going to break the habit of, and then I procrastinate. And then after I say, dang, I want to keep that, guess what I do? I quit the job. The job is done. I have stopped the job. So I don't want to stop the job. I want to keep going. And I just realized that I can't go back in that bag. Once it's in that bag, it's in that bag. It's going to stay in that bag. Each one. Even the throwaway, it's got to go. So I'm going to pull y'all down for a minute and see who's in the chat because putting it up there makes me not so distracted. It makes me do what I gotta do. All right, let's see who's in the chat. Oh, I gotta get glasses on too. So blessings to everybody. And what is it? Happy Wednesday. I know you guys are excited about Wednesday. It's hump day. So let's see who's in here. Shout out to, and y'all know I usually sing. Shout out to B Boston 617 is in the building. Julia So Well Vlog. She says, I'm good so far. I haven't been posting much. Me either. But I'm getting back. Stat, Stat is in the house. He said, hey, Miss Pam. Hey, Stat. Ray, artistly formerly known as Just Ray Carson, is in the building. Hello, Ray. Hi to you. Julia says, it's best to just be yourself. Oh, always, always, always be yourself. Always, always, always be yourself, no matter what. You know, it's just the fact that completing that task is definitely something that we have to focus on. She says, I'm in bed. I love you, Miss Pam. Heather, I love you too. Guys, if you don't know Heather, say hello to her. Heather Chronic Creation Conditions Crafting. Miss Crafting Lady is in the building. He says, a wonderful Wednesday to you, Pam. Julie gave me some hugs. She says, keep up the good work that you are doing. Thank you, Julia. Deshaun on the track is back. That is my Deshaun. He says, hello, beautiful Pam. Pam, beautiful. I appreciate you, Deshaun. And Ray says, Pam, how are you? Ray, I'm doing good. Had a few issues, but and my issues were, you know, sick family and all that stuff. But you know what? It's been good. That's all I can say. It's been better. I've seen miracles on top of miracles, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So Natural. I always say natural. And you know, change your name. Jess Laricia. Yes, honey. Jess. My sister said, hey, Laricia, how you doing, baby? Thank you for being in here. He said, I had water to make me feel better. Water? Water is good for all of us if I can remember to just pick up the bottle. I have it right there and not drink it. And that means if I don't drink the water, I haven't had anything to drink that during the day. So yeah, water is good for the soul. Julia is back. Thank you for coming back. He says April is going fast. Hey folks, April is not only going fast, Ray. April is gone. See, that's what I'm talking about. All of the April plans that I had in that book, I did not do. All of the March plans that I wrote down in that book, I did not do. All of my plans in February, most of them I did. But I didn't do them. And I don't know why I didn't do them, but I didn't. And we're now discovering I was procrastinating. So we're not going to do that. Deshaun says, gives me some heart. Julia says hi. Ray says hi. He says, I had a heart attack on Monday, was in the hospital, and I came back today. I feel better. Oh, Ray, I wish you the best and hope that you get well soon. Natural says, yeah, I had my name this way the last few times. It's just the support. It's okay. I still gotta, know how to work it and make sure I read it right. The other I deleted since okay. I don't want to say that because we don't want him to find this one. She said to remove him, I'll be back to posting on it soon. Awesome. I don't blame you. I was thinking that, but I was like, nah, just keep going and just do what I gotta do. I had a lot of bad apples to try to spoil the bunch, but baby, don't let the bad outweigh the good. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that I definitely have to remember. Take your own advice sometimes. And sometimes I don't take my own advice. I'm giving the advice and then I forget that I learned something and I gotta just follow through with what I'm doing. But I have to take my own advice to just do what I'm going to do and keep it moving. Not get so overwhelmed because I tend to get overwhelmed lately. It hasn't always been like this because I guess it just starts when life just starts to become, things come back to back. And people are going to be people And people are going to do what they do, whether it's good or bad, and hopefully more good than bad. So I'm so happy to have you in the chat, Natural. I really am. I definitely am. I'm so happy that you're here. So she says, he even found me on Instagram. I'm revamping my Instagram. Oh no, honey. They want me to enroll in the exercise program. I think an exercise program will be good. My aunt that got sick, she, some of that was dealing with the heart, and exercise and eating right. It's definitely good, gonna be good for you. You can't hurt yourself doing that, right? No. So I'm glad that you're back to doing your thing, doing your little thing, and back on. Make sure you get the proper rest too. And Natural says changing to lifestyle needs from the natural hair. You're gonna change it. You know what? Even if you do, will you please just on something when you get ready to sell your products? Can you please just sell something, please, so that at least, because I just love it. And it could be lifestyle with whatever you're going to do, but just sell the products that you were going to sell, because I'm so interested in some of that stuff that you're doing. And lifestyle can be a whole bunch of stuff, but they tell us to niche down. And I just find I have the hardest time doing it because I'm a variety of a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, I like the routines. They're so cute. They're so you. And they're becoming. And I like that. So, I know I'm not the only one. So, I know it's people that watch you that like it too. Let's see. Rob Allbanks is in the building. He said a race to catch Pam money. Hey, thank you, Rob, for catching me. Julie says, one thing I know that no one will uh, stone a mango tree if they don't see a ripe fruit. That sounds like a proverb. Cute. Did I read it right? Yeah, stone a mango tree if they don't see a ripe fruit. Meaning they won't throw the stone at the mango tree to get the mango down because they don't see any fruit that's good. I hope that's what that means. That's a good little, it sounds like an old proverb. Okay, Rob. All right, she says, I will still incorporate a routine here and there. I would love to see whatever you do. Wishing you a good night, Pam. Good night, Ray. She says, right. I'll be back selling my oil soon. Just have to get more labels. Gotcha. Because I know I never, I have never ordered anything off. Well, yes, I have. I take that back. One thing off of Instagram I've ordered, and I haven't done it, but I am willing to, just support because I too myself gonna have some stuff coming out. Every time I find myself getting ready to start and putting it out there, guess what? My behind stop, and nobody stops me but me, right? So I just stop, and I feel like some things aren't just like how I want them, or I just gotta do it. And I make so much different stuff. So she says, okay, let's see. All right. She says, and thinking about becoming an ambassador for a company called TLC that sells weight loss and detox. That sounds good. Sounds good. Everything you got, don't think about it. Do what you love. Do if you want to do it and try it. Rob says, hey to Julia. She says, I definitely keep you posted. Okay. And pretty much, right, you got to put it out. I know. Because a friend here locally was like, okay, show us what you got so we can buy. And I'm like, dang, man. So I'm trying to show it, but I don't really have, to me, I didn't have any good mock-ups. And I wanted to have some good mock-ups. Well, why do I need a mock-up when I had it right in my purse? I had what I needed, but I thought it all over and said, why don't you have it right? But I got to put it out there in order for people to see it. And that's what everything that we do, you have to put it out there. I can't keep saying, well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it out there. and don't do it. That's the procrastination thing I'm talking about. Because even though I have deadlines at work, I'm more prone to do those deadlines than the deadlines for myself. So that's why I'm on this procrastination thing. It's a lot to deal, lot to talk about. It's a lot about me, more say, to let you know about me. You get to know about me. You get to have these intimate talks, but it's also a lot for me to help and to maybe somebody else going through the same thing I'm going through. So maybe they have some suggestions other than the ones that I know of. Research is important, but a lot of times for me, research is doing. Yeah, if I research it, I have to do it, and if I prove that it works, then it works. That may be one of the reasons why I hadn't put out a lot of the products, because it's like, okay, does it work? I gotta have it working, because I don't want something that's not gonna work or it's not presentable, especially for when you're selling something. I believe it's got to be some, not just any old thing. It's just not me. That ain't me. Because I bought things before and I just didn't like them. But with things, people don't like everything. Everybody not gonna like it. I already know. Everybody not gonna like what you do or who you are. So I guess I gotta break out of that, and I just gotta stop procrastinating and put stuff out. Cause somebody in the world likes it, right? So somebody in this world gonna like something. Somebody obviously in the world likes to watch the videos, our videos, your videos, anybody's videos. So somebody does like it. So Julia says it means that no matter what you do, people will always fight you or try to make trouble. Yep, but now we got to turn that positive, make trouble that they trying to make. We got to turn that thing into something positive. And I feel that we fight, not fight, but we struggle with, because we're in this, and I know I ain't got but 3 more minutes, but because we're in this new, to me it's new, way of people expressing themselves. I'm gonna try to put it plain and simple where it doesn't sound too bad. Where we're into this thing where it's expressing yourself, and you can express yourself any kind of way you want to, and some people don't do it so nicely. Usually the positive, they sit back and they don't express that they are positive, or usually will result, and I say we because I am just as guilty, usually will result to doing something or saying something, because we're all human, and know that that's really not your character. So I like it. I like the quote. I like what you said, and I appreciate it. So it does make a difference. Maybe we should let the light shine. So from this point on, we're making our light shine. Even if you've been gone, I'm glad all of y'all back. I'm glad people are going again. It's like some people never come back. Some people never turn it back on. Some people never start fresh or start anew, or have built up their ideas to the point where they can actually break the task down and begin. So I'm so happy that I have people around me that are positive. So I'm very thankful for that. When the negative comes in, be gone negative. Nothing I can do about it, right? All I can do is keep letting my light shine and keep shining. So, hey Bella, how you doing? Bella Patel is in the building. Hey girl, I see you in here. So, guys, we definitely have done our 30, but I only said 30 now because one day I'll get back to, I know you guys love the crafting and you love the things that I put out, but I want to make the lives substance, mean something. So I'm going to finish that video that I started before the live, because I thought the rain and the hailstorms weren't going to allow me to. Pam, your light ain't out. Let that thing shine. Well, it could do something. I was always like this growing up. If it's not out, it's just that my back will be against the wall and I think, oh my God. And I come out fighting. And we all do that. Khadijah, hey baby, how are you? Thank you for coming in, Khadijah. I gotta come see you. Okay, I appreciate y'all. Y'all see, but Bella is in here. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming into the stream and at least spending this little time with me. I'll try and get these. Like I said, I'm 30 on 30 means even if it's a day you can't be here, I'm going to be on here 30 minutes. Um, I'm going to be in here where I'm talking with my audience and I'm communicating with everybody. Not people that not are really that come to distract. So the distractions be gone. Now we're all about moving forward and keeping going. So once again, shout out to B Boston who came in, and hopefully my hand won't get in the way, my big old hand. And B Boston came in. Shout out to Julia, you're amazing. I thank you. I'm glad you're back, and hopefully you can get things together just like you want. Shout out to Stat who was in here, Ray who was in here. Get better, get well soon. Um, Heather was in here. Shout out to Heather. She's in here. Guys, Heather is my new member. Please make sure you say hello to her. And make sure you go check everything out that she's got going on in her space. And let's see, Julia. I said, Julia, let's keep going. Not Larissa, thank you for being in here. Make sure y'all say hello to Larissa. She is amazing. She's getting things together for herself, and you know how I'm saying it. I have to say it like that, and because we don't come here to do all that other stuff. We just come here to talk, enjoy one another, and that's where it is. And most importantly, shout out to Rob. Rob Allbanks is in the building. I saw Rob do my lunch break. I was praying I didn't get caught, but I saw you, Rob. So shout out to you because I had to go back and get back to work. And shout out to Bella Patel in the building. And I hope I said Miss Khadijah Reeves and Misha Lee just popped up in here. Shout out to you, Misha Lee, who was in here. And Jay's Life Journey. I don't know you, but blessings to you. Thank you for coming in the live. And everybody who are here. So a promise is a promise. Always remember that we got to keep our promises. I know that's how I feel. I got certain things I got to keep my promises to. And if you didn't see the beginning of the live, make sure you go back to the live, watch the live. Don't stop at 5 to 10 minutes. Watch it all the way through. In the beginning, I had a few good details. We watch them when we get done. I watch myself to make sure that I didn't have too many bloopers. But hey, that's the reason why it's live. So if I stayed on longer than I said, then I wouldn't get the proper rest. I wouldn't finish the video that I have coming up, and I wouldn't get a chance to go and watch some of my favorite YouTubers and content creators by staying on here past my 30 minutes until after these 30 days up, then we can have a proper schedule. So if you're new again, subscribe. I'm inviting you to subscribe to the channel. I'm inviting you to watch this video over here, and I'm inviting you to watch that video over there. I definitely will see. Oh, I can't go. I definitely see JJ Cohen Hut in the building. Y'all go check out my brother JJ. JJ is in the house. See, I had to stop the call to action, JJ. You just messed it up. Anyways, hey JJ, blessings to you. Y'all make sure y'all say hey to JJ. We love JJ. JJ has an amazing channel. JJ, speaking of amazing channel, JJ, look at all these coins right here. JJ, I don't know what I'm doing, so I gotta go back and watch your channel right here. This is what I've been doing. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what we've been doing. Those are the coins that I gotta get through, and I got to do it. But JJ, you have shown me the way to look at them before I get rid of them and put them in the bank. So we're going to look at, he said, yes, I love the sound of them coins. We're going to look at them just to make sure we're not giving away something that's important. So shout out to everybody. I love you guys. Hopefully it will end when it says it's going to end. If not, I don't know. Chop it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've been going live every day, 30 minutes. We need to get a special time. We're working on that special time. I'll see you in the next live video. Like I said, don't forget to watch that video right there. Bye now.